As of this recording, Anime Warriors has 2,000 current players. And also, as of this recording, well, by the time you guys have seen this video, Anime Warriors will be closed. Yes, closed. This game is getting shut down for various reasons, and also to work on and revamp the game. Now, I've made several videos showcasing my dislike in this game. Are my opinions a little bit strong? Yes, they are. But in this video, in consideration for the development team, I will, tone it down a little bit, not be as strong, and come from a non-biased standpoint. About 2 days ago, one of the developers in the Anime Warriors Discord announced that the game will be shutting down starting today, the 27th of August, and they will be revamping the game, adding more game modes, etc. So when the game does come back out, it's going to have more to do. It's going to fix the bug and the lag issues, and player data will not be reset. So rest assured, all your stats and all the things you paid for will still be here when you come back. What I want to say is this game, well, in my opinion, this game should have never been made to release in the time frame that it did. And if you're not sure what I mean by that, I simply mean that Block Zone as a studio had teased Anime Legends for over a year and built up hype for the game, and then literally out of nowhere, Anime Warriors came and just came. It came out instead of Anime Legends. Now Anime Legends is still in development and it's probably not going to release for a while. We have no heads up on how the development of that game is going. We haven't seen anything since the trailer, which was showcased about a month ago or two. I'll post a screenshot, not too sure. Since then, we've had no word on the game, like at all. So all we can do is assume for the time frame of the game. If you want my opinion on when I think Anime Legends is coming out, I'd say around the December time frame, probably early next year. Only God knows. But yeah, this game, Anime Warriors, came out of nowhere and just decided to release. There was a bunch of videos made by specific testers, YouTubers, etc., giving the game a certain amount of hype, and the game released, and a week or two afterwards, shortly afterwards, the game was slowly declining in player count. Now, the game, before we get into why I think, well, factors that led to the game declining, I just want to quickly say this game does visually look very impressive. The UI is actually well thought of, like very well thought of, very user friendly, etc. It looks nice. The game looks nice. Go to summon, just that transition alone, right? It looks really good. Inventory looks really good. Each player has its unique poses. Like, it's good. I can't lie to you. This looks very good. It's very good looking, well thought of, very good looking, etc. That much I will say. Where the game kind of, and I'm not gonna play the game. I can't do it, even for the sake of the video. I'm not gonna do it. Where the game lacks is the gameplay. The gameplay was very linear. It wasn't. It's not fun. It's the easiest way to put it. The gameplay wasn't fun. You head into adventure, and you click on a level and you need to fight literally what you see on the screen, waves of mobs over and over, and you have ability. Each character has their own specific unique abilities, and you literally just do that over and over the whole game. Now the game does have a boss raiding, boss fighting game mode that I never tried out, mainly because what's the point? Like, there's genuine for me, there was no point of playing this game mode because it's the same as Anime Dimensions and Anime Mania, in my opinion. And I'm kind of bored. I didn't enjoy Anime Mania, so there was nothing differentiating that game from this game. It just wasn't enjoyable. At times, even on my PC, and I have a high-end PC if you look at my specs, I would lag. There would be times I would lag, even with FPS unlocker on, if you're aware of what that is. So I can only imagine for the players that don't have high-end PCs, that aren't fortunate enough to be able to buy or afford those types of computer systems, what type of lag would they experience if I'm experiencing lag on my side? So the game, again, wasn't really well optimized. There was too much going on the screen, etc. So yeah, just for me, those factors alone, not enjoyable gameplay, the lag, it just put me off. I shouldn't be lagging when playing a Roblox game, in my opinion. Yes, there's a lot of models being loaded in at once, which is probably the reason why the lag, but regardless of anything, I just feel like I shouldn't be lagging on the Roblox. But yeah, the main thing for me is that the game was not enjoyable. The game didn't have much replayability other than keep grinding until you get what you want, and what you want is a very overpowered unit. These are units. You got Sanji over here and you got TN over here. You can switch between them at any time, but that's not enough gameplay for me. I'm not really a PvE type of guy, more of a PvP type of guy, and the game is going to add PvP. It's going to cater to both audiences, but the real question is, will the PvP be up to standards? Anyways, moving on from that, the reason why I feel like the game was declining is the factors I spoke of before, lag, and really repetitive gameplay. Literally just go inside a dungeon, beat up the wave, and you do that until you get enough crystals to buy what you want. And even when you get what you want, you gotta remember, even when you get what you want, what is the reason of continue playing? Let's say you get Mihawk. After you get Mihawk, you beat up you do a couple dungeon waves, and you find out, wow, this guy's very overpowered. This is so easy now. What do you do after that? What's the point of me playing after I've gotten the strongest units in the game? I got them now. Why am I inclined to continue playing this game after you get what you want? That's the main thing. So a lot of players did get Mihawk and Broly and the units they wanted, did a couple more waves and stopped playing, because there was no reason for them to play the game anymore at that point. You gotta add enough content to satisfy your players. I mean, yeah, those are probably the main reasons why people stop playing. I can't speak for anyone other than myself and the few people that have come to me explaining the reason they don't play the game anymore. One thing I will say is that, again, I said this earlier in the video, I genuinely don't think Anime Warriors was meant to come out when it came out. Personally speaking, you as a company or gaming development studio cannot market a game for over a year. Well, it hasn't been over a year, it's almost been a year. You can't market a game for a year, build up straight hype for the game, and release a completely separate game and expect that new game that you released out of nowhere to do well. It's just not the time and the place, you know. It's kind of like the elephant in the room. Something bad happens and out of nowhere some random guy just starts laughing. Everyone's gonna kind of be mad at the guy for laughing in a situation he shouldn't be laughing in. It's awkward. This game is awkward. It's the awkward situation. It's the elephant in the room. Yeah, I think take 2 steps back. You guys can keep the game, do what you need to do to it, re-release it, because at this point the game is here. The only thing you can do is expand the room it's in, because the elephant in a room is going to be kind of tight, kind of awkward. Try build around the elephant, restructure the room and make space for the elephant so it's not an awkward game. But in my opinion, should this game have been released when it was? No. Anime Legends is the game that your player base, your fans, and everybody rooting for you guys, including me, was waiting for. And to throw this game out of nowhere, can be seen as kind of like disrespectful. Like what are you guys doing? And to top it all off, we've had no development news on Anime Legends. If you guys keep the player base posted at least once a month, it won't be that bad. At least we know, all right, cool, we know the game is doing well, it looks good, can't wait to play it. At least once a month, even if it's just a screenshot, I'm pretty sure everybody will be satisfied. But to completely leave us in the dark and release this game, it's just bad marketing in my opinion, and this game was bound to not do well because of that, if you're asking me. Now, there are a lot of people that will disagree with everything I'm saying in this video, which is completely fine. You are entitled to your opinion, but at the end of the day, what I originally said about the game was right. When the trailer first came out and I reacted to it, I was right. Everything I said kind of slowly came into fruition. Not that I was wishing on the game's downfall, but again, I said this game should not exist. There's no reason for this game to exist right now. You can't just do that. The game had no screen time until about a week before the game came out, and all the tubers started making videos on it, which means Blockzone had this game in development for a while, reached out to certain YouTubers, made them tester, and got them to market the F out of this game, which can work. Don't get it twisted, that can work if people weren't waiting for Anime Legends. Let's say Anime Legends didn't exist. We've had, well, let's not say didn't exist, because we want that game to exist. Let's say Anime Legends wasn't teased for about a year. And this game came out of nowhere. The same marketing style you guys did, got the testers, YouTubers to, you know, do their little thing. Nobody would have an issue with this game, including myself, because I wouldn't have known you guys have a way bigger project on the way, a way better project on the way. Would the game have survived? Probably not. I still think the game would have taken the same, you know, cycle, if that's what you want to call it. Slowly, the player base slowly deteriorate, mainly because we've had this format of gaming already. Anime Mania, again, non-existent. Anime Dimensions, is the player base is slowly going down. I don't know. I think Anime Dimensions has about 5 to 2K players as well at this point. And that game was unique within itself, right? So this game came out and it's just kind of like those games, but better. This game is better than both of those games, 100%. Oh, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying this game is bad. The game is not bad in the sense where the gameplay is terrible. It's just we've seen it before, and it's not the most entertaining. It's not entertaining, and we've seen it before. So I'm pretty sure the people that invested time into Anime Legends and the 500 people playing Anime Mania would rather play those games than this one. And it doesn't lag their PC out. So there's just more reason not to play this game. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I've been talking for 15 minutes straight. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me BS. To all the people that were starting beef with me over like this topic, bro, Just want to say you kind of look dumb, but like I don't want to, you know, focus on the negative. Just focus on the positive. Hopefully this game comes back and does do well. Don't wish bad on any game, to be honest with you. But if the game is bad, you will hear from me. If a game's not up to standards, you will have a critique from me. It might be a really strong critique, and no one wants to hear bad on a game you worked hard on. But I'm here to play good Roblox games. I'm here to play good anime Roblox games. Anime inspired, RPG, MMO. I'm here to play good Roblox games. That's really what I want. I don't want to sit down clowning on games or disrespecting developers, because calling a game bad when someone's worked hard on it is kind of disrespectful. I don't want to do that. I only do it to get my point across so people can learn from mistakes. So yeah, this is revolveragz signing out. AGZ gang, love y'all boys. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Grind never stops. Road to 50K. You guys hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna see you later.